everyone. You've just tuned in to Talking Transitions, the All About Hair channel, where we provide hair education for the consumer, brought to you by an educated professional, me, Stephanie. I'm here at my salon, Transition Salon, located at 8124 Kennedy Avenue, here in Highland, Indiana. You can also reach me at area code 219-838-8910. Today we're going to talk a little bit about hair nutrients and how we get those nutrients through our hair vitamins. And I did do this broadcast previously about a couple months ago. We talked a little bit about hair vitamins and how important they are, not only to the hair, but those vitamins are also important to our bodies. But we're going to go into some of the ingredients in the hair vitamins just to see how important this information is. We have our iron, we have our zinc, biotin, the B5 complex, the omega-3 fatty acids. We have our protein, our vitamin C, as well as our vitamin E. Now, one thing I want to point out with the iron, not only is it good for us to have it as a vitamin supplement, but we can even eat our beans, we can eat clams, oysters, to increase our iron intake. Because when we have an iron deficiency, it actually can lead to significant hair loss. What about zinc? Zinc is important to follicle health. Now, if you looked at any of my previous videos, I talked about the hair follicle. It is inside the scalp, okay, so it's not visible to the naked eye, but it is where the hair actually grows from. It is where the hair growth stage takes place. The anagen, catagen, and telogen stage. That is the hair growth process. Once we see the hair coming out of the scalp, the hair has already gone through its growth process. So if this is taking place in the hair follicle, that means that the zinc is going to help that follicle to stay healthy and strong so it can produce a nice, good strand of hair. What about the biotin? We hear all about the biotin. We can either take it by itself or we can take it as a multivitamin. What the biotin does is it strengthens the hair cuticle. We have 3 layers of the hair strand. We have the cuticle layer. It's the outer layer. That's the one that gets the most exposure to the environment. We have our cortex. That's where the chemical changes take place, where we get relaxers, perms, wave nouvelles, okay, permanent hair color. And then we have our medulla. That's the innermost part of the hair. It really doesn't provide a significant amount of difference in what we do in the care of the hair. Some of us don't even have a medulla. Now, in the cuticle layer, again, it's the outermost layer. This is the layer that takes the most hits. It deals with the shampooing, the flat ironing, the blow drying, again, with all the different environments that we're in, whether it's a smoking environment, whether it's extreme cold, extreme hot. The hair cuticle deals with, that's the area of the hair that gets the most attention in those particular situations. So if we're saying that the zinc, it helps, I'm sorry, not the zinc, but the biotin, if we're saying that that is what helps to strengthen that hair cuticle, it's really important, right? Because we do a lot of stuff to our hair. We're straightening it, we're using different shampoos, we're in all different types of elements in the air, even in our work environments, even with me being in the salon environment, I have the hairsprays going on. Some of us are working in salons where we're doing nails, so we have those chemicals in the air. So again, that hair cuticle takes a lot of hits. So having that biotin is important because we do need that hair cuticle layer to be strong. What about the omega-3 fatty acids? Now, when we think about fatty acids, it's really just like it helps to keep us, hate to say oily, but we need our oil glands to be healthy, because if our oil glands aren't healthy, then it causes the hair to be really dry, and it causes a lot of friction during the hair growth process. So we want those sebaceous glands, or those oil glands that are under the scalp, to be nice and healthy and moist, so that as the hair is growing out, it's going to be growing in a smooth environment and a healthy environment. What about the protein? We talk about the protein a lot because protein we need it for our entire bodies. We actually need all of this for our bodies, but we are focusing on the hair right now. We need the protein because in the cortex of the hair strand, the protein is a major building block. So if the hair is weak, that means it's lacking protein. If the hair is weak, it cannot survive under extreme conditions. It generally can't even survive under normal conditions because we're gonna put stress and strain on our hair, and we're gonna need it to be strong to be able to deal with that, whether we're brushing it, combing it, using chemicals, pulling on it, braiding it. All these different factors come into play. So the protein is extremely important. Even here in the salon, I offer protein treatments for my clients so that we can help to add to the strengthening process. What about our vitamin C? Vitamin C is not only an antioxidant, it is also a helper of the protein to be created in the body. So not only do we need different foods and different areas of protein that not only strengthen our bodies but also strengthen our hair strand, we need the vitamin C to help push it along, to help almost like a little cheerleader of the body. Come on, let's go, let's get strong. And even within our entire bodies, we know that the vitamin C does it as well. It builds up the immune system. It fights off all those germs and different bacteria that our body doesn't like. What about the vitamin E? The vitamin E is also an antioxidant. That means it's fighting off things that our body doesn't like. So if we have slight infections or we have different things going on, even if we have slight dermatitis on the scalp or any other scalp conditions or disorders, the vitamin E is a really amazing component that's going to help heal those areas and keep those areas strong and healthy. Now, I talked about in the beginning of this segment, I did talk about the nutrient value. So we know that you can purchase a vitamin that contains all of these ingredients. Not only can you take a vitamin, but you can also change your eating habits a little bit. And we can all stand to do a little changing in that area. What about eating a little bit more fish? Eating some chicken, beef, it contains protein. The beans contain protein and the iron. Even nuts, almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, yogurt. These are all different types of foods that we can digest that's going to help build up those building blocks, not only in our entire bodies, but especially in the hair. It's going to decrease the hair loss. It's going to keep that hair stronger. It's just going to keep us stronger all the way around. Because not only do we want healthy hair, we want healthy bodies. But I know this is the All About Hair channel, so we want to make sure that we're giving our hair the best environment to grow in. That means we need a healthy body so that we can have healthy hair. Thank you so much for watching today. Again, this is the All About Hair channel with Talking Transitions. I'm coming to you every Monday so that I can share information with you so that we can all grow together and grow some healthy hair. Because we know that our hair is our glory and we're going to let it tell its own story. Our hair is unique. It has something to say, so let it speak. Until next week, everyone, have a good night.